Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you one of my reading challenges for 2020. I am doing the A to Z reading challenge, but it's not like everyone else's A to Z reading challenge. I went, I think, 2 steps further because I've never seen anyone do this. I am doing a nonfiction A to Z reading challenge. So, and it's not just nonfiction, it is a global nonfiction. I picked 26 books from around the world that was either set in that country or by an author from that country. I've been wanting to do an around the world in 80 books challenge, and this is just like a stepping stone for me because I try to read at least 100 books a year, and 80 books, like picking out 80 books is just, ugh. You know, it's already like half of my 80 books and 20 books I can just choose from randomly. No. So this is a stepping stone. And I have 2 of the books with me. It's January. I've already, for February through December, I'm going to have Samantha. I want to have her choose 2 books a month for me to read. Not in ABC order, but for January, I already chose letters A and B, and A is for A House in the Sky by Amanda Lindhout. This takes place in Somalia. I've already read it, and I don't know how to rate it. I give it a 4 stars. The letter B, I am going to be reading The Boys in the Boat by Daniel James Brown, and this is set in Germany during the Berlin Olympics. Only 2 I have. The rest are going to be coming from the library. And I also tried, when I was making this TBR, to pull from my shelf, but then I realized that the nonfiction books I have that are from different countries I've already read. And ones that are on my shelf are from the US. And there are some state books on here that I had to put because I could not find any global nonfiction books that started with those letters, and I'm going to tell you where these books come from. So, for letter C, I'm going to be reading The Cutout Girl, and I'm going to be having their pictures right here. This is set in the Netherlands. D, The Devil in the White City, and this is set in Illinois. Letter E, Educating Alice, and this is set in Japan. F, Fun Home, this is set in Pennsylvania. Letter G, Grayson, this is set in the Pacific Ocean. It's either like on a boat or ship in the Pacific Ocean, or in some tiny little island that's in the Pacific Ocean. Letter H, Hidden Figures, this takes place in Texas and NASA. Letter I Am Malala, this takes place in Pakistan. Letter J, Just Mercy, this takes place in Alabama. And I did not know that this has just become a movie. So I'm hoping that Sammy picks this in February because I really want to read it and watch the movie. Letter K is Killers of the Flower Moon, and this takes place in Oklahoma. Letter L, Lost in Shangri-La, this takes place in Indonesia. Letter M, Miracle in the Andes, this takes place in Argentina. Letter N, Notes from a Small Island, and this takes place in England. Letter O, The Other Westmore, and this takes place in Maryland. Letter P, Persepolis, and this takes place in Iran. Letter Q, The Quest for Anastasia, and this is obviously Russia. Letter R, The Republic of Pirates, and this is from the Bahamas. Letter S, The Statues That Walked, and this is from Easter Island, which is off the coast of Chile, I think. I'm not sure. Letter T, Times Magpie, and this takes place in the Czech Republic. Letter U, Unfamiliar Fishes, and this takes place in Hawaii. Letter V, Vanished. This takes place in Palau, which I really want to visit and go swim in the jellyfish lake. The jellyfish in this lake cannot sting. So I want to swim in the jellyfish lake. Yes. Letter W, we crushed the bridge and it trembled, and this takes place in Syria. Letter X, Xanadu, and this takes place in China. Letter Y, Yes Chef, which I have a copy of. I don't know where it is. This is by Marcus Samuelsson, that one of the famous chefs from Food Network. This takes place in New York and Sweden. And then letter Z, The Zookeeper's Wife, and that takes place in Poland. So some of these books have adaptations, and I'm also going to be watching the adaptations during that month. And also, another thing I want to do to make it even more fun is that I want to find a recipe from each of the countries or states and make that recipe. Or a dessert. I found something a couple years ago called 52 cookies from around the world, and it has cookies from Australia, Canada, Poland, you name it. And so I may make a recipe, I may make cookies or dessert, and I may vlog it. I've already done a reading vlog while reading A House in the Sky, and I think I found a cake, a Somali cake, that I may try to make, or some type of dish. It depends on what's easier. And so, yep, that is it for this A to Z reading challenge TBR. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. Have you read any of these nonfiction books? Are you taking part in an A to Z reading challenge? And if so, let me know, and I will keep a lookout for your wrap-ups.